Dear Capricorns. Tell me honestly, do you know the feeling when, despite all your love and care for your family, there is a feeling of an invisible wall between you and your loved ones? When words fail to reach you, and attempts to establish contact are met with coldness or misunderstanding? If so, you are not alone. Many Capricorns face similar difficulties in family relationships. And, unfortunately, the stars warn that October 27, 2024 could be a particularly difficult day in this regard. A tense astrological situation caused by, specific astrological event, such as Mars square Saturn, can bring hidden conflicts to the surface and create serious challenges for your relationship with your relatives. This day can aggravate old grudges, outbursts of irritability and impatience, unwillingness to compromise. But do not despair. After all, forewarned is forearmed. Knowing about possible difficulties, you can prepare for them and mitigate the negative impact of the stars. It is in your power to make sure that this day does not become a stumbling block in your family relationships, and on the contrary, help you better understand each other and strengthen ties. Let's take a closer look at exactly what astrological event creates tension on October 27 and how Capricorns can best spend this day to preserve peace and harmony in the family. Cosmic storm of emotions. Let's understand the astrological background. On October 27, 2024, the celestial sphere will appear before us in a rather dramatic light. The key role in creating the tense atmosphere of this day will be played by warlike Mars in your sign, dear Capricorns. During this period, your ruling planet forms an unfavorable aspect, a square, with the unpredictable moon, which will be in the impulsive and fiery sign of Aries. This interaction of planets can make you overly sensitive to any external stimuli, prone to sharp emotional reactions and impatience. Mars is known to be responsible for our energy, activity, and ability to stand up for our interests. In Capricorn, the sign of discipline and self-control, it usually manifests constructively, helping you achieve your goals. However, a square with the moon in Aries can throw off the scope and direct Mars' energy in a negative direction, causing outbursts of anger, irritation, and even aggression. Difficulties are not only in the emotions. Saturn and Uranus add oil to the fire. But that's not all. The astrological picture on October 27 is complicated by the ongoing square between Saturn, the planet of restrictions and discipline, and Uranus, the symbol of change and unpredictability. This aspect, which has been active for some time, creates a general background of instability and calls for a revision of established values and principles. In the context of family relationships, it can manifest as a conflict between generations, a clash of traditional views with new ideas, misunderstanding between people with different life attitudes. How can all this affect your interaction with your loved ones? The combination of hard aspects such as Moon square Mars and Saturn square Uranus can create the following difficulties in communicating with relatives. Emotional instability. You may feel irritable, impatient, and prone to sudden mood swings. This can lead to frequent quarrels and conflicts with loved ones, even on the most insignificant occasions. Tendency to criticize and judge. Mars in Capricorn in hard aspect can make you overly critical of others, including relatives. You may unknowingly hurt them with your words, pointing out their faults and mistakes. Inflexibility and unwillingness to compromise. On this day it will be difficult for you to give in and look for compromises, even if you realize that it is necessary to preserve harmony in the family. Your stubbornness may cause serious disagreements. Risk of serious conflicts. In extreme cases, tense aspects can provoke outbursts of anger, aggression, and even lead to the rupture of relationships. Be especially careful in dealing with those relatives with whom you already have strained relationships. How can these astrological influences manifest in intergenerational relationships? Parents. Saturn and Uranus in square can exacerbate contradictions between you and your parents. You may perceive their advice and guidance as outdated and unnecessary, and they in turn may disapprove of your lifestyle and decisions. It is important to be patient and respectful of their experience, trying to explain your position in a calm and reasoned manner. Children. Tense Mars can make you too strict and demanding towards your children. You may be inclined to criticize and punish, which can have a negative impact on their self-esteem and your relationship with them. Try to show more gentleness, understanding and support. Siblings. Conflicts may arise with siblings over domestic issues, financial disagreements or old grudges. Try not to get hung up on the little things and not to make conflicts out of sparks. It is important to remember that family ties are one of the most important values in life. To conclude this part, I would like to remind you once again, dear Capricorns, that astrology is not a judgment, but a tool for self-discovery and development. By being aware of complex astrological trends, you can prepare for them and minimize their negative impact. In the next section, we will detail how to use awareness, self-control and positive thinking to spend October 27th harmoniously and keep peace in your family. Amulets and rituals for harmonizing family relationships on October 27th. Magic to protect your home, how to attract positive energies and strengthen family ties. Dear Capricorns, in addition to practical advice and psychological attitudes, there are also energetic practices that can help you harmonize family relationships during the difficult period of October 27th. Turning to the forces of nature and using amulets can be an additional support on this day. Amulets for harmony and protection. Rose quartz. This stone is known as a symbol of love, tenderness and harmony. Carry it with you on October 27th to attract positive energies and soothe conflicting situations. Amethyst. This stone has a calming and protective effect. It will help you stay calm and cool in stressful situations and protect your family from negative energies. Family amulet. It can be any object that symbolizes family and its unity for you. For example, it can be a picture of your family, a figurine of a tree or an amulet that has been passed down from generation to generation. Keep this amulet in a prominent place in your home or carry it with you. Rituals to harmonize family relationships. Family candlelight dinner. On October 27th evening, gather the whole family around the table, light candles and spend dinner in a warm and friendly atmosphere. This will help you strengthen family ties and create an atmosphere of understanding. Meditate or pray together. If you practice meditation or prayer, try doing it together with your relatives. This will help you get on the same wavelength and create a common energetic defense for your family. Forgiveness ritual. If you have unresolved conflicts with relatives, October 27th is a good day to ask for their forgiveness and forgive them yourself. This will help you release the weight of the past and begin new, more harmonious relationships. It is important to remember. Amulets and rituals are not a panacea for all problems. They can be an additional support and help you to adjust to a positive mood, but the main thing is your inner state and your desire to maintain harmony in the family. Choose amulets and rituals that resonate with your soul and cause you positive emotions. Do not forget about the practical advice we gave in the previous sections. A combination of inner work and energy practices will give you the best results. Let the magic of love and harmony fill your home on October 27th. Capricorn strength. Your inner core will help you overcome any challenge. Dear Capricorns, as we conclude our astrological forecast, I want to remind you of your inner strength and wisdom. You are representatives of one of the most resilient and determined signs of the zodiac. You have extraordinary endurance, discipline and the ability to overcome any obstacles in your way. And even if the stars are not too favorable to you on October 27th, don't let difficulties break your spirit. Remember that you are the creators of your own destiny. Use your innate wisdom to channel the day's energy in a constructive way. Be conscious in your actions and words, show patience and understanding to your loved ones, and then you will be able to overcome all the challenges and maintain harmony in your family. Let October 27th be a day of love and understanding for you. Despite possible difficulties, I believe that this day can become for you a day of spiritual growth and strengthening of family ties. After all, it is in difficult situations that we learn to appreciate what we have and become stronger and wiser. Let October 27th, despite the astrological difficulties, become for you a day of mutual understanding, love and harmony in your family. Believe in yourself, in your strength and in the power of your love. And remember that the stars, though they create us trials, always lead us to the best. With love and faith in you, your astrologer.